Welcome back to the Crypto 618 channel, and in today's video we're going to take a look at Xusd. The price is at all-time highs, so get ready. Before we get started though, if you would like to see more of these videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. Let's get into it. So I have done a previous video on Xusd. You can click that now on your screen on the top right hand side. And if you're new here and you haven't seen that video, I'll just quickly go over what Xusd is. It's an appreciating stablecoin fully backed by BUSD. The price is at all-time highs, and it will continue to be at all-time highs as it appreciates every single day. Now, the price can't go down, believe it or not, because it's actually written into the code. And it's always redeem the underlying assets, in which this case is a BUSD. So you can check out the project here. You go along to xsurgecrypto.net. You can have a look at what's going on here. As you see, the world's first appreciating stablecoin. If you click on Xusd, you can actually see the starting price was at $1, and now the current price is $1.1911. So every day you'll come back, you'll see this chart continue to go up. So it only goes up very slightly, but over time, this does make a big difference. And of course, it is backed fully by BUSD. So how cool is that? So why would you want to invest in this project? So I'll cover a couple of things. The first thing is the price is always appreciating. So if you bought it when it was $1, now your investment will be worth $1.1911 times however much you put in there. Now you do have to take in consideration the tax. There is a tax for going in and out of the project, and that currently is a 1% round trip. So on $1,000, 1% will be about a $10 fee. So just be aware of that. So you'd have a little bit more money now because of the 1.19, and then you just have to take into consideration the 1% fee as well. So with that in mind, obviously if you bought and sold immediately, you would be losing 1% and you wouldn't really gain from the appreciation. So just remember that. The important thing about this is there's no Ponzi type tokenomics in this. A lot of projects, they just give you free coins, and they're waiting on new funds coming in from either new users or the same users putting more funds in. So that's a lot of projects are like that. We understand that, but this is not like that. This has at least 3 utilities. The first 3 I want to talk about is the treasury, and then the flash loans and swap. So if you go to the site, you can actually click on here. We scroll down. You can see they're talking about the utilities here. So there's a treasury, flash loans and swap, and they are all available right now. So you can check out the treasury by clicking on tools, the treasury, and the treasury earns money by investing the money that's in the treasury. So it's very similar to like a DYOR, where they've got at the moment, you can see here that they've got $7,809. So very small treasury, but it is a very small project. They've got this amount of money in the treasury, and over time this will build up. And what they do with that is they actually do a buy and burn of Xusd, and this forces the price of Xusd up. They have special events for that. They also have Resource Collector, Xsurg, Multisig, and the Surge Fund. So these are all the beneficiaries of the treasury, and the sources of where the actual money comes from is they invest in beefy farms, pancake farms, and they also hold some tokens. So that's what the treasury is, and it also generates an APY. Currently is 34%. So that's pretty cool. The second thing is the flash loans. So when this it doesn't apply sort of to you and me, but there's a lot of traders out there that use flash loans, and the flash loans are designed to use all the funds that are available in the Xusd. So Xusd, of course, is backed by the BUSD. So and what will happen is that contract. If we have a quick look at that contract now, let's go and have a look at BSC scan, and we'll put that token in there. Okay, so this is the token, and let's have a look at the tracker page. You can see that's the total supply and the holders there. Now, if we go back to where it says the tokens, you'll see it says 996. Let's have a quick look at what that is. So you can see how it's got a combination of USDC and BUSD. So those are the two tokens that it holds, and of course they're the biggest stable coins other than, of course, Tether. They don't have Tether in there, but they've got USDC and BUSD. So they've got two of these coins, and these are the underlying assets that you have access to. And that's why at any time you can redeem. So literally they could have a bank run, and every single person, holder, could actually take their funds out, and the very last person would, their price that they would actually get would be a lot more. So at the moment it's like $1.19, but with the number of transactions that happen, there's a small tax on that. So the last person that actually takes out will, possibly have a much higher than $1.19 for the price that they receive, times however much money that they put in. So that way, if there's ever a bank run, which I couldn't imagine there is, but let's say there was, all the funds are redeemable. So now that you can see that the funds are actually there, what happens is they just don't sit there. What happens is arbitrage traders come along and they create contracts, smart contracts, where they can use those funds that are in that contract, and they perform flash loans. So that means that they can borrow the funds and return the funds in one transaction, and that costs 0.02% to do that. And this allows arbitrageurs to use this pool of funds to execute their trades. They make money, they're happy, and also this protocol does as well. The other one is swap. So it has you'll be familiar with any of the swap if you've dealt with Pancake Swap. So if we go into the app, you can see where the swap is. So if we just click on the DApp button here, and let's connect wallet. I'm just using MetaMask, and you'll have the monitor, and then you'll have the swap. So if we go into the swap, you've got the swap function here, and it allows you to swap any of the tokens that are in the system. So there's all the tokens that are available, and you can swap those for all the other tokens that are available as well. And the price impact is usually pretty low, if not anything, and there is a small fee, which is currently 0.75%. That's on the XUSD. But if we go BNB to say BUSD, you'll notice this uses Pancake Swap and will have slippage. But if we switch to XUSD, you'll see that 0.75% fee there as well. There's different fees depending on the different tokens and basically how much it costs to trade those tokens, but it is very cheap. So this is the thing, and every time a swap happens, money is made for the protocol. So that is the three main things. There's three more utilities coming, which is the mine, governance, and lending. So I believe a lot of this has been already developed, and it's just a matter of the timing of when this is released. But the most exciting one, I think, is the mine, which allows for you and I to actually take any token that we want and to wrap it in this technology, wrap it in, like it's calling like Surge a token. So you can use the same technology as XUSD, but wrap it around any token you want. And it means that over time, that token is going to generate essentially more yield than it would just by itself. And so that's very exciting for a lot of projects. So that's pretty cool. Can't wait for those to come out. One of the things that I haven't talked about before is the two services providing extra income to the project. And this is arbitrage and LP pairing. So if we go back up here to the programs, you can see LP pairing. And this is for other projects that want to use XUSD for their projects. And we're seeing a lot of that in the crypto space, where a project comes up with a really good solution, and then other projects start to use that, and they get paid a small percentage for essentially like licensing that technology. So that is providing already income into the project, which is great. And then the second one is arbitrage as a service, and this goes hand in hand as well. And this is usually helpful if a project already has a pool on PancakeSwap, and then they might create another one to do with Xusd, for example, their token against Xusd, and then they create these bots that buy and sell and arbitrage against those pools, and they make income for that project, and also they make income for this project as well. And that just makes a big difference for the project as a whole. So they've already got quite a few already on board, and the more and more projects are looking at this service because it's working and generating income for those projects. So that's pretty cool. So those are the two things. And as I said here, every day more projects are using these services. So this is going to continue to expand and bring back more money into the protocol. So in summary, if you hold a stable coin, your value gets destroyed by inflation. So we know that. If you just hold normal USD or any other coin, or sorry, any other fiat currency, you know that inflation is just decimating your value of what you're holding. So, you know, you get into crypto, but in crypto winter, in this times when a lot of the prices are going down or going sideways, it's not helping either. So then people switch to stable coins, and when you switch to the stable coins, the thing about that is you're still going to get impacted by inflation because it's tied to the underlying fiat currency. But where the main difference is with, if you hold XUSD, it's going to outpace inflation currently because of the way it works with its continual appreciation, and it is backed by BUSD. So if you are holding BUSD, there's no reason why you can't switch to XUSD and get a better return on your money. And then when at any time you can withdraw that. The only thing you got to do is take in consideration the taxes, which is in and out is 1%. So you just need to calculate into your holdings that for whatever you're doing, because it doesn't make sense to buy and then sell immediately because you're losing 1%. But holding a good amount of money over some time is going to make a big difference. If you, let's say, hold it over a year, and maybe it goes up 50% or 30%, it's going to outpace inflation, and then you can redeem those that BUSD at that time. And that is one of the biggest benefits I see of XUSD. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'll be holding more XUSD. So yeah, pretty cool project. I'd like to know your thoughts. Are you in on this project? Have you looked at it? Let me know what you think in the comments. It'll be much appreciated. And if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more of these videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. You can always support the channel by clicking this little button here. This will support the channel. You can join our private Discord where we talk about all these projects. And also you can subscribe to the newsletter and get sent these videos sent straight to your inbox. So I think that's all I wanted to cover for today. So check out the project, really good community. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks guys. Bye.